Rise and grind, gamers. My name is Tetsyumi, and welcome to episode 3 of our Terraria Fargo's Soul mod playthrough. And you know what, gamers? I'm just going to go ahead and come right out and say it. I'm absolutely at a loss for words that we made it this far into this series. You know, not a lot of YouTubers can actually say that they have sat down and recorded 3 entire episodes. Not 1, not 2 episodes. We are on our 3rd episode of this series. That is a milestone I did not think in a million years we would reach. So you know what, gamers, for that I just gotta say, go ahead and like and subscribe. Oh, Willie, you sly dog, giving me the gray Zapinator as a reward for reaching episode 3? Well, thank you very much. I don't mind if I do, but gamers, before we actually go ahead and take a look at our sign here to look at our episode to-do list, there's one thing I want to go ahead and do first, and that is to make our way up here to this floating island where I have prepared a little something special. You guys can see I cleared out just a little bit of an area here, and what this is this is going to be our brand new little thing for this series, our wall of appreciation. Now listen, because we've had a lot of new viewers and new subscribers and likers and stuff like that, and also just a lot of old commenters and all that stuff, I figured that I want to go ahead and show you guys a little love personally by making this wall of appreciation in a very similar style to Stampy Longnose, if you remember him, his Minecraft series, his love garden. I want to do something similar to that, and because we're also in space here, my health is gonna run out because I'm gonna suffocate, so we're gonna do this a little bit fast. But basically, gamers, the person I wanted to add to my wall of appreciation here today is gonna be GX00. You've probably seen him comment on some of my videos. He's been commenting on a lot of my videos recently, and I just want to show this guy some love because I have been noticing his comments and I've responded to all of them, and I just love the encouragement. I love this guy, so thank you very much. I don't actually know if it's a guy or a girl, but I just, I say guy in general anyway, so appreciate this person. That's why you're on my board right now. So, yeah, before we die, let's go ahead and get back into the episode. Wow, we really just barely made it back. But gamers, with that, what, I didn't kill an animal. What? I'm not guilty, no. But anyway, gamers, now that we're back, let's go ahead and get into our episode to-do list today, because we actually don't even have that much to do. We basically have 3 things on our to-do list, and really it's only 2 things. What I want to go ahead and do is, because last episode we took down the Eye of Cthulhu. If you haven't seen that already, go ahead and watch that episode. But next, we got to go ahead and do the King Slime, because the King Slime is technically, supposed to be before the Eye of Cthulhu. But I want to check out what the King Slime is like, because last episode we saw that the Eye of Cthulhu was super different from just the regular Terraria Eye of Cthulhu. So I'm wondering what Fargo Soul mod is actually going to do for the King Slime. And then after the King Slime, there's not really any new Fargo Soul mod stuff as far as I know that we can craft, or any new bosses or anything. So the next thing we have to do after that is go ahead and fight ourselves the Eater of Worlds. So that is going to be our plan for this episode. It might be a little bit of a quick one, and if it is, we could possibly try and take down Goblin's army or Old One's army or something like that. But yeah, with that being said, I guess let's go ahead and make a summoner, because I think we have everything in here to make a crown, and we can take this crown down into our demon altar and go ahead and craft ourselves a summoner. But before we do that, there's one thing I want to do first, because there is also a commenter who said that I should make the iron enchantment. So I'm pretty sure I just need a bunch of iron stuff to make that. Iron is unfortunately not spelled with a P. Contrary to popular belief, iron is actually not spelled with a P. I don't know if you guys remember that lesson from English class. It's basically very down deep in the lore, but yeah, if you ever needed to know that, come back to this video. Iron is, in fact, not spelled with a P, but there we go. But a commenter suggested I make the iron enchantment, and it looks pretty cool, so I'm going to go ahead and do that too. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and really quickly make these things and then get out, because I do not want to be in the corruption for any longer than I have to. So there we go. And now I mean, do I really need any potions, do you think, to fight this thing? I'm really not too sure, but I guess before we get into it, also, hey, look at that, it didn't even consume the crown. That is very useful for me. But I guess I'll go ahead and explain the iron enchantment before we actually get into the fight. Basically, what this does is, you can see it works in inventory and your vanity slots, and it's when you're crafting an item, each material has a 33% chance to not be consumed, which that sounds really cool. The only caveat is it says right under it, it only works once per material type ever. And that, you know what, that honestly, I'll be honest, it kind of sucks. Works once ever. Because that makes me feel like I want to maybe do that later game, just so I don't use up any good resources that I have to farm for. But, you know what, in Terraria, you don't really need to farm for too many resources regardless, so I guess it's whatever. And the other cool thing it does is it says you can attract items from a larger range, which that's pretty cool. I think that works for just items and not hearts or mana crystals or anything. But you know what, that is still pretty useful, so I'll go ahead and slap that on just right there, and we can have that. Alright, I did end up grabbing myself some basic buffs here, so let's go ahead and take those And I guess let's just go ahead and get the King Slime fight underway. Let's see what is different. Whoa, okay, first off, wow, very fast. I was gonna not zoom out all the way, but this thing is going absolutely crazy already. But woo, okay, he's a little bit more round. Like, the whole sprite is different. I think with the Eye of Cthulhu, it was just like a recoloring, but this one, it's a completely different sprite, which is really insane. And also, you know, the big picture item is he is gray, and he doesn't have a ninja inside of him either. He has like a Fargo soul mod guy inside of him. That's cool. But you know what? So far, the fight is pretty much the same as you know what? As I was saying that we had some like insanely fast slimes coming at us, but really, I think the fight is mostly the same. So I guess let's just go ahead and treat this like a normal King Slime fight, and we'll probably win. Hey, look at that. There we go. We defeated the King Slime. I will say a little bit less of an accomplishment than it would have been if we did the Eye of Cthulhu afterwards. But you know what? That was still really cool. That was another really fun fight. Just the King Slime being a lot more mobile and agile than he usually is made that fight honestly a lot better. Like, I will absolutely take that. And let's go ahead and see if we got anything special from it. It looks like we did. We got an Angry Slimy Shield, 2 defense, grants immunity to slimes. All right, that's not really that much of an issue. When you land after a jump, slime will fall from the sky over your cursor. Interesting, over your cursor and not over your person. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so I thought it was like, I don't know why. I thought it was when you were like gonna take fall damage that happened, but no, it's just anytime you jump. That's actually pretty useful. I think this might be more useful than the Eye of Cthulhu one that we got, because I guess it depends on how much damage this is going to end up doing, but that's really cool. And let's go ahead and see if we got anything from the treasure bag here. 3, 2, 1. I pressed the wrong button. Bam. Now it looks like we just got some ninja stuff, but you know what I will say? I remember that the ninja did have something you could make with an enchantment here. Yeah, so maybe if I can get myself the gi from another wandering merchant or whatever they're called, traveling merchant, then I can go ahead and make the ninja enchantment. That was such a fast boss fight and also like start to the episode that realistically we probably will have time to do either a third boss or like a third event in this episode. I don't know. We'll have to see how the Eater of Worlds fight goes, because this could absolutely just like wreck me. But so far it's looking pretty good. But anyway, gamers, here we are. I'm sure you can already tell what we're doing. But we're here in the Underground Corruption, bombing out a little bit of an arena for us, just so we can, wow, that guy's fast, just so we can hopefully fight the Eater of Worlds and possibly kill him one try, like we did with the King Slime man. The arena has been completed. You guys can see here, it's pretty decently sized. Hopefully this should be big enough to take on the Eater of Worlds. And naturally here we also got ourselves the framed, signed, limited edition My Little Pony picture. Because, I mean, naturally, guys, you need this to make your house into a home. So, naturally, I put that here in my arena. Hopefully, now we can get, like, a bit of the home court advantage here when we fight the Eater of Worlds. But I went ahead and grabbed myself the stuff to actually make the spawner instead of going ahead and breaking the orbs, just because I feel like it'd be a little easier. Although, we do have an orb exposed down here. So, you know what? I guess just for fun, let's go ahead and see. We got the musket. All right. All right, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and buff up. Try and kill some of these just random things around so we can actually get this fight underway without too many things in here trying to eat our ass. But let's go ahead and get this thing going. 3, 2, 1. Summon this guy in. Here we go. Oh, yo. Hold on. This is sick. Also, you are in a very prime position for the Jester's arrows. So let me see if maybe I can. Okay, I feel like that is not actually working at all. This is wow. This guy is already kind of doing some crazy stuff to me. I won't even lie. But look at him. He looks way more like what is it, the brain of Cthulhu rather than like a corruption enemy. This is sick though. I love this custom attack. Look at that. He's firing out like, I don't know, corrupt balls, like corrupt fireballs, I guess, at me. That is so cool looking. This guy looks sick. So far though, I will say I don't want to jinx it. He's pretty easy to dodge. Hopefully it continues to be like that and he doesn't have like some random crazy phase 2. What is that zombie doing in the arena? God, I did not expect that zombie. Oh my god. Now I did jinx it. I did jinx it. I'm taking so much damage now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I got revived. Oh my god. Also, I realized now that there are like little blocks and stuff in the arena. Like there's a block right here that I did not even realize. And yeah, that I think that could have possibly cost me the game. All right, you know what? That was not great, but it was also not bad. We got him down, like, pretty low. Also, hey, look at that. Now we got a bunch of hearts in the arena. That's already pretty hype. I went ahead and also bombed those few blocks that were just lying around, so hopefully we should do a lot better. And these were the only buffs that I had the ingredients left to make. So we'll go ahead and buff up now. And let's go ahead and spawn this guy in using this spawner that we got, like, during the boss fight, I guess. And see if we can take it down. Damn. That was another pretty good attempt, though, but... damn. God damn it. You know what? When in doubt, thug that shit out. And by thug it out, I mean buy explosives. Yeah, I would say this has been properly thugged. Bro, what? Are they like synchronized swimmers? What is this? Well, I mean... shit, I guess we got one more attempt. I don't even have any potions left. Like, I am completely out of materials to make potions, so... I guess this is going to be our last attempt for probably the episode. And then we'll try and fight the Goblin army. Damn. God damn it, the Goblin army. You know what? No, one more try. I just need to buy more grenades. That's it. I just need more grenades. More grenades will solve everything. Ah, one more time. Wah! Let's fucking go! Fuck! Oh my god! Oh! Man, that was an easy fight. I can't believe anyone has problems with that fight. That was just like, that was a cakewalk. First try, I think, actually. Okay, yes, Goblin Army, I see you. You're so big and strong and like all in my face all the time. Oh my god, we won. Another like real close fight. Like same with the Eye of Cthulhu. We just barely squeaked out the win there. But in all honesty, even though like I was dying like so much, I think I did actually get the hang of that fight. Like in the end, it was, even though I died a lot, that was a pretty fun fight. Like I will say, it was hard, but I enjoyed it. And now we got goblins here. So I guess while we try and go over our loot from the Eater of Worlds, we can go ahead and fight the goblins. So first off, what is this? The Quick Blast Biter, 39 range damage. Right-click in the inventory to load a rotten chunk for ammunition. Interesting. Attempting to fire also loads rotten chunk if necessary. Okay. Each rotten chunk. What? Why are? What are eyes? What are eyes spawning? What? What are you? A creepy blue eye gunk? What? Each rotten chunk provides 100 rounds up to 1,000, and then increased damage to enemies in the given range. Interesting. So I have 3 rotten chunks here. So what do I right-click into the inventory? I have 100, 200, 300. Very cool. And now I fire him. Oh, this is actually sick. And look at that. It does the, it fires the, like, rotten clinger thing that you get from the dungeon, like, the Plantera key, you know, the corrupt key. It fires one of those things. That is really cool, though. You know what? This thing's actually pretty strong, I will say. It's doing a pretty good work with these goblins. So, you know what? I'll take that. I think that is everything we got. Oh, no, we got this. The Armored Darkened Heart grants immunity to rotting, 10% increased movement speed, and increased turnaround traction. Okay, that's actually pretty useful. You spawn mini-eaters that inflict Cursed Inferno to seek out enemies after every few attacks. That's sick. I'm putting that on right now. What should I replace that for? I should probably replace... and a Blood Moon. And a Blood Moon. A Goblin Army and a Blood Moon. Bro, what is this? But I'll probably replace that for the shield / parry, because I never can seem to, like, remember to use that, and then the times that I do, I, like, miss the parry time, and it just ends up biting me in the ass. So let's go ahead and, the silver one, right? Yeah, there we go. So now every few attacks... yeah, now I just fire clingers from my body now when I attack. That's sick. I apologize for being so all over the place right now, but it is so hard to try and dodge all these goblins while also reading, like, all the loot and also trying not to die. You know what I mean? Like, trying to test out these weapons. This guy's just big. He's not even that much bigger than usual. That's average size if you ask me. But anyway, we also did obviously get ourselves a treasure bag. So let's go ahead and open that. 3, I just clicked open by accident, but literally all we got from that was the worm scarf, which, you know what? I'll take that. I mean, I'm definitely going to be putting that on because the worm scarf is an S tier accessory. But gamers, I think what we're going to do here is I don't have too much time left to record. I know we would have some time left in the episode because this is still a decently short episode. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and finish off the goblin armies here, and then we're going to call it a day. And instead of like fast forwarding or doing anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and actually just talk to you guys mano a mano, because I'll let you guys know on some happenings in my life. So basically, I don't know if you would know this. I don't remember if I said this in like the first video in this series. I think I did, but I work a job. So I work like, it's an 8:30 to like, I don't know, whatever, 3:30, which really isn't bad. It's not a bad job. Like I said, it's an easy job. But the reason I'm telling you guys that, again, is because that means that I normally wake up around 6:30 to get ready for work and then, like, you know, drive to work and all that. And that makes me pretty tired usually. This is compounded by the fact that during the weekends, I, you know, like to hang out with my friends or do stuff. Like sometimes we'll play games on Discord. Sometimes we'll actually hang out IRL. And usually that means that I'm going to sleep at like pretty late, like later than usual. I usually go to bed around like 9, which is insanely early for me. But this weekend was a little bit different because my buddy Dan, he called me up on like Thursday or Friday. I think it was like Thursday. And he was like, hey, listen, there's a concert that I'm going to. It's in Pennsylvania, which is not super far from where we live. Do you want to go with me? I'll pay for your ticket and we'll go see the concert. And I was like, I mean, shit, fuck, I'm in, because the concert, if you guys don't know, which, why would you? I haven't told you yet. The concert is Slipknot. I like metal. I like rock music a lot. I'm not like a huge metalhead or anything like that. Like I'm not going crazy with it, but Slipknot is insane. And being able to see them live, because this tour is special too. This is a tour where they play music that like they rarely ever play or like ever, you know, ever talk about or is ever released. So it's a pretty big deal. So we went and saw them play on like Saturday. We went and drove about 5 hours to Pennsylvania to watch them play. And then we slept in like a Motel 6 overnight, which was, honestly, it was fine. Like, it was not great. We got a smoking room, like, for some reason, which, like, neither of us smoke. But so I don't really know why we decided to get a smoking room. But we slept in a motel. It didn't smell too bad, honestly. It was fine. And then we just drove home the next day. But in total, like, that's 10 hours of driving, you know, because like, what? Oh, is this guy? No, I thought that was a merchant, but no, he was just like flying through all my blocks in my house. Yeah, 10 hours of driving on the weekend. So not only am I going into work today, because today is Monday, not only did I go into work today tired as a motherfucker. Well, I guess that's just it. I just went in tired as a motherfucker, but it was worth it. It was worth it to see Slipknot because that was absolutely lit. But I think that's gonna be the end of this episode today. You know what, we got the blood moon going on right now, but I don't really, like, so far it looks pretty normal, and if that is the case, then there's not really any reason for me to keep rambling on through the blood moon, because it's just a normal-ass Terraria blood moon. But I do apologize for the hecticness in this episode. I didn't have a ton of time to record, but I still really needed to get this episode out, you know, on time, my Tuesday upload schedule. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully it was still entertaining. I try to, you know, make it as entertaining as possible, even when I'm rambling about absolutely nothing. But gamers, that is going to be all from me today. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you liked it. Thanks for watching. And you know what? Go ahead and like and subscribe anyway, just because we did the Eater of Worlds and the King Slime, 2 bosses in one. And also, go ahead and leave a comment, and I could possibly feature you in the Wall of Appreciation. So yeah, gamers, with that being said, that is going to be all. Again, like, subscribe, do all this stuff, and I will see you gamers in the next one. Peace.